Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Hollow Knight for the Xbox Series S. The game is also available for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. Hollow Knight is an action-adventure game developed by Team Cherry. You play as a knight on a journey through a beautiful and mysterious fantasy world. An infection has spread throughout the land and it's your job to restore normality by eliminating key enemies. So what is the game like to play? Well, Hollow Knight is a mixture of exploration, mapping, platforming and rudimentary combat. Early on the map is hard to read, but as you acquire currency from dead enemies you can add map markers to help find your way. But at first it is very easy to get lost. Coins can be used at a variety of traders to purchase items and features on your map can be added. You have the ability to heal, but if you die you can recover your loot from a ghostly version of your former self. Benches act as respawn points and also allow you to edit your loadout. The game does a pretty good job of staggering progress with equipable charms granting you special effects. You learn to uncover new skills which will further unlock previously unreachable locations. And there's lots of quirky characters to meet, trapped worms to free, bosses to fight, and a hunter's journal to fill in as you familiarise yourself with the various enemies. Most of your progression is kind of tied into mini boss fights, and once you kill certain bosses you get certain items or skills and they'll let you pass through to new zones. Now combat, it's kind of, each enemy's got a little bit of a pattern to how they act. So I wouldn't say the combat's advanced, it's pretty basic. But it's like a classic sort of Metroidvania type game. Graphically the game is a bit of a mixed bag. On the one hand the environments look amazing with vibrant and enchanting colours, locations and effects, but the characters themselves feel a bit undercooked with a distinct lack of detail when compared to the environments. In terms of sound, Hollow Knight is a wonderful experience, in particular the music, which is some of the most pleasant and beautiful tracks I've ever heard in a game. There's also some very cute character voices and pretty good sound effects. Okay, what's good and what's bad? What's good? It's a simple premise and easy to get into. The charms and special moves add variety as you progress. Enemies' attack patterns are varied. The music's fantastic and it's a pleasant and chilled experience. What's bad? The boss fights are disappointing. The character detail is a bit limited and there is a fair amount of repetition in the early stages. So what's the verdict? At first I wasn't that enthralled by Hollow Knight, but it's a game that creeps up on you, it grows on you over time. After a couple of good sessions I'd say it's pretty enjoyable to play. But I wouldn't say it's compelling, as in it's a game I played over several months for the first time round. You know, I would dip in, play a few hours, play for a week and then not play for about 2 months and come back to it. The story's pretty light so you can dip in and out without having to remember too much. So it's a decent game and a pretty playable game, but perhaps not as good as all the hype surrounding it suggests. Still, I did enjoy it, and if you enjoy Metroidvania type games, then Hollow Knight is a fine example in that genre. So it's not the best in that genre from my perspective personally, but it's very kind of pleasant to look at. It's got some nice progression systems, the combat's okay, good music, you know, it's got good and bad points. Overall, I thought it was a nice game. Not one that I would say run out there and play immediately, but definitely worth having a look at. Give it a few hours, you might get hooked in. So my score for Hollow Knight is 7.5 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. You can now join the channel to unlock exclusive members only videos, early access and many other benefits. To join, click on the button on my homepage. But for now, this is Photography Gamer, signing off. Thank you.